हेलो नमस्ते सबैजनालाई। आज सधैँ झैँ नयाँ एपिसोड ल्याउने क्रममा आज भने अलिक फरकिलो एपिसोड लिएर आएको छु। मसँग आज चाहिँ अङ्ग्रेजी भाषा बोल्नुहुने अतिथि हुनुहुन्छ। त्यही भएर मैले अङ्ग्रेजीमा आजको इन्टरभ्यूलाई चाहिँ गर्नेछु र मैले एउटा कोसिसको एपिसोड को रूपमा लिएको छु, किनभने सधैँ हामीसँग गेस्टहरू नेपाली भाषामा मात्रै नहुने भएको कारणले गर्दाखेरि आजको अङ्ग्रेजी भाषामा भएको हुँदाखेरि चाहिँ मैले यो एउटा प्रयास गरिरहेको छु र सबैजनाले पक्कै पनि मन पराइदिनु हुनेछ भन्ने आशा पनि लिएको छु। जो लामो समयदेखि हाम्रो कम्युनिटीको लागि चाहिँ धेरै काम गरिराख्नु भएको छ र हाम्रो नजिकमा रहेर हामीलाई जहिले पनि एज अ मेन्टरको रूपमा हामीलाई एउटा सहयोगी जहिले पनि एउटा मार्ग निर्देशकको रूपमा काम गर्नुहुने एकजना व्यक्तिलाई आज निम्ति आएको छौँ। सो टुडे आई एम हियर विथ द भेरी अमेजिङ गेस्ट who is working closely in our community from a long time as a mentor and a good advisor. So he's here. So I'm very happy to have him here in my podcast. He's not other than he's Mr. Bob. So I would like to welcome you in my podcast.
Oh, thank you, Arjun. I'm honored to be here.
Thank you. Okay, so like we have been talking about this podcast, and we are trying to make a schedule. And after like a long time,
Yes.
yeah, we finally
We finally connected.
connected. Yes. So like, so how is your days?
My days, the days are going well. I've been with the Bhutanese community now for almost 14 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I started in August of 2012 when I met my first Bhutanese family. I was much more involved back from 2012 to 2019 or 2020 because the idea of being a mentor is to help people advance and adjust to life here in the U.S. And you would assume that after a number of years that the need for help would decrease. And fortunately, that's been the case.
Okay.
The families I've worked with have all done well. And a lot of times now I just stop to visit families, but they still have needs. I still have to help the families with certain problems or issues that come up.
Oh, nice. Oh, you just started in 2012, right?
2012, yeah.
2012, yeah.
2012, August of
Yeah,
2012.
that's the same year I just came in Bhutan, in America.
Right. Yeah, there are a lot of Bhutanese arriving in the U.S. and in Akron in particular in 2012.
Yeah.
Back then it was President Obama, and the quota that was set for refugees to come in the U.S. was much higher than it is now.
Yeah, yeah. Who is Mr. Bob?
Who is Mr. Bob?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Bob, yeah. Well, I grew up in Minnesota, went to school there at a small private college. I briefly taught after college,
Oh,
and I went in the Peace Corps.
okay.
I don't know, a lot of the Bhutanese and Nepali people are not familiar. Are you familiar with the Peace Corps?
No.
Okay, the Peace Corps was started by President Kennedy
Oh, okay, okay.
back in the early 60s when he was president. And the idea there is that you'd spend just over 2 years in a country that's lesser developed, and you go over there to help them. The normal time is 27 months. Because you have training for 3 months, and then you're there for 2 years, and you can extend. So I served as a volunteer in Nigeria. Your listeners will be glad to know, though, if they were to Google or on Facebook or YouTube, they put in the words Peace Corps Nepal, it will come up. We've been in Nepal for a long time.
Really?
Oh, a long time, over 30 years, helping in Nepal. There's maybe 100, 150, 200 volunteers in Nepal right now helping.
Still they're helping now?
Helping now. Teaching, agriculture, forestry, business development, things of that nature. We are not in Bhutan. The reason is the Peace Corps can't just come in. You have to be invited by the host country.
Oh, okay. But you are not invited there in Bhutan?
No, we have never been invited into Bhutan, but we have been invited into Nepal.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, so like, did you go there or just your like agency?
Well, I served in Nigeria in West Africa.
You Africa, not in Nepal.
I was in Africa, not
Africa.
in Nepal. Yeah.
Okay.
Nepal would have been wonderful, but that's the way it worked.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like is it different than like a Norba?
Well, Norva is an organization I belong to now, and that stands for Northern Ohio Return Volunteers Association.
Okay.
So these are all people that had previously served in the Peace Corps.
Okay.
And we come back, and the idea is to promote the third goal of the Peace Corps, which is bringing the cultures back here to the U.S. In fact, Norva has resources that would be helpful to many of your organizations. We have what are called PAGE grants. It stands for Promoting Active Global Education. And we will give you $250 to $300 to help defray the cost for some of your festivals. All you have to do is apply for the PAGE grant. And it's at our homepage. There's a link there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know that like one time we just applied
Mm-hmm.
the TBSA, Tamang Buddhist Society.
Yes.
We got the grant.
We gave you a grant.
You gave a grant.
Right. We gave you a grant, I think, $250.
Yeah.
Yes, for the Tamang Buddhist
Thank you.
Society.
Yeah, thank you so much for that.
You're welcome. Yeah, we have a lot of money, so we're glad.
But still we have money. Okay.
We still have a lot of money. Yeah.
Okay. We didn't know
because
that.
we have a big fundraiser
Okay.
every other year. In November, we put on one called Soups of the World,
Okay.
and the volunteers make soups from the different countries that they've served in. We have a silent auction, and then we also pay 2 immigrant communities money to make soup. So the last few times we've always used hem rye, Sabitra rye from the Momo House.
Okay.
They've made tukpa
Thukpa, yeah.
with sungur.
Sungur.
Yeah, and then we had the Karen people
Okay.
make their famous soup called tom yum.
Oh, I don't know that.
Yeah, it's very good. And we
tasty. It's very tasty.
very tasty. Yeah, both of them, and both of them, every drop is gone by the end of the night.
Which one is very spicy? The thukpa or like the what
Well,
you said?
since you're making the soup for American, we tell them to make the spice level low.
Not too much, right?
Yeah. Kamti piro, we always say.
Do you know like the people they put like a dalle? Do you know dalle? The hard,
Hot pepper.
Pepper.
Yeah. Some of the Americans can take, but most people don't like. Most of the Americans don't like too much pepper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. So like we are very habituated.
Yes.
You just already said you are connected with our community
Yes.
from 2012.
Mm-hmm.
So like how did you connect it at the first time? So like do you have any like memory how you got connected?
Oh, I got Sure. Well, of course, I mentioned I'd been in the Peace Corps, so I always had an interest in other cultures, and I kept that up with my work in Norva. So it came to the point in 2012 I was about to retire. I'd been working for the government for 37 years.
Wow.
And I was going
What do you used to do? What do you used to do?
I did background investigations for the Defense Department.
Oh, okay.
So I was an investigator. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
We didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's your, okay.
So I've been retired since June of 2012. And my wife saw an ad in the Beacon Journal. There was an ad for mentors at the International Institute. So I applied, and I had to go through a vetting process. And then I had to take 4 courses.
Okay.
I took one called Refugee 101. Then I took a course Mentoring 101,
Okay.
Mentoring 201,
Okay.
and then Understanding Poverty.
Okay.
They were all taught by a lady named Eileen Wilson. She worked for a group called Building Hope in the City.
Okay.
And she would come down and put on the class for us at the you know where the old institute was
Yeah.
on Talmadge Avenue.
Yeah, very close to the
and
Damak
Dayton Street.
Mini Mart.
Yeah, the mini mart right across from Jennings.
Yeah.
Jennings School, yeah. So we had all the classes there. And then the assignment was just random, how we got assigned to families.
Okay.
Yeah. And the rest is history.
Can you explain us like what is a 101 that you said? The code?
Well, they're teaching you what you need to do as a mentor.
Okay.
The big thing is
The courses you said.
the courses. The big thing was, you're there to help them.
Mm-hmm.
There were actually 3 of us that were assigned. I was assigned to a Tamang family, as you know.
Oh, okay.
It was Marsang
Marshang.
and
Okay.
Yoba. The parents are Suk and Manbaru Tamang.
Okay.
Yeah, and we were assigned to that family and then they had 2 cousins living with them, Manbir Tamang
Okay.
And-
I know him.
and Sabin.
Sabin,
Sabin's-
brothers.
Yeah, brothers. Sabin's the artist.
Yeah.
Right. We were assigned to that family because they were worried if they'd be able to make it financially and
Sustainable.
there was sustain a life here. Plus, the father had some mental nervous disorders that had to be addressed.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
What inspired you to work with the immigrants and the refugees?
To be honest, if you look back, unless you are what we call an indigenous person or a native-born, say, what people used to refer to as Indians, but really they're called indigenous or enslaved. Everybody else came to the U.S. as an immigrant, like myself. So on my side, it was just my mother's father that came to the U.S. from what's now called Bielorussia. Okay. And my father's family would be just be my great-grandfather came from Germany.
Okay.
So we all have a history somewhere else.
Yeah.
All of us most of us came from somewhere else. Yeah. I've just been interested in trying to help other people. It's something that I think people should always do. If you've been fortunate enough to be born and raised in the U.S., have a nice job like I had, you should try and give back to the community.
Okay, yeah. That's the good thing, yeah. Everybody, like, when I talk to somebody, when I meet some friend from, like, here, the local, they always say that they are very curious to know about, like, immigrants, right, culture, so many things. What challenges did you see when the immigrants, mainly the Bhutanese people, they just came in the U.S.? What the challenge did they face?
Oh, just for the Bhutanese population in general?
Yeah, in general, yeah.
Well, big challenges for a lot of people, of course, is the language. A lot of them did not have much education in terms of speaking English. Obviously, you did, and some of the others were able to go on to university there, so their English was very good. There's huge cultural differences here. The speed of life, American, everything.
It's different.
Yeah, I know, right? And we talked about that last week. We joked, we said, are we doing this American time or Nepali time?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Well, we had the same thing when I was in the Peace Corps in Africa. There they said, well, are we doing this African time or English time? Was their joke there, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did you find the similarity in like a Nepali culture, Nepali time and the
African time? Exactly.
Is the same?
Yeah, I remember one time, because I was a coach is what I did over there, and I asked some of my athletes to come for dinner one time on a Sunday. So I thought they would come this Sunday. They came a week later. They came at the time I requested, but they came a week later.
What are the like suggestion you have to like immigrant family, mostly our like Bhutanese family who are here from long time? It's been like a decade,
right?
So like, what is your suggestion for the families? Well,
I would say one thing for all the families that are here. I would like to see a much larger percentage of them vote in our elections. Now, I understand there's sometimes a language barrier, but you have several choices. When voting comes, there's early voting. You can go vote in person at the Board of Elections.
Yeah.
You have absentee ballots. You can have it mailed to your house.
Yeah.
And then, of course, there's voting on the day of the election, and they have help there. It's easier if you do early voting or the absentee ballot, because especially the early voting, there are people down at the Board of Election that will help you. If possible, you're talking about what families that have been here for a while, what they could do. If they're friends with Americans that they can trust, ask them sometimes for suggestions. You know, a family that you admire that is doing well. You know, just because I've told people, just because you see Americans doing something doesn't mean it's always the right thing to do. Because a lot of Americans here do some pretty stupid things from time to time.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what is one memorable experience you had while working in the Bhutanese community?
Actually, I have a couple that I'd like to mention.
Okay.
So I started working with the one family in August of 2012. So about 6 months later, it was around February of 2013, I got a phone call during the week, and they said, Bob, could you come to our house on Sunday afternoon? We want to go car shopping.
Oh, okay.
And I said, oh, yeah, no problem. I'll come after church on Sunday.
Sunday, yeah.
Yeah, so I went to the house where they were living on Dayton Street.
Okay.
I went upstairs, and there were three guys there. It was Manikumar Tamang, who they called Chengba.
Okay.
Yeah. Manbir Tamang. And Dan Singh Rai, who you might know him.
Yeah, I heard his name.
Yeah. And they had $7,500 spread out on the bed. In cash. Yes, in cash. In cash.
Just for down payment.
Well, but they told me, I thought we were going car shopping. They looked at me and they said, today we buy car. Yes. So we took all the money. We stuffed it down our pockets because somebody could have robbed us. So we were walking around at these car dealers.
With money.
We had over $7,000 in our pockets. And I thought, these guys are crazy. And sure enough, they bought a car that day. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it a very new car or just a used one?
Used car, yeah. You couldn't buy a new car for $7,500, yeah. But they got a used car, yeah.
Okay.
Anbir bought one. Because as you know, it's hard to get anything done in the U.S. if you don't drive.
Right.
Just think you have to drive to get groceries. You have to go somewhere to get your laundry done, just to run errands, take kids to the school. And the other one memory I wanted to share. This is
please.
A sweet story. In 2018, I had a lot of medical problems. I had cancer. I had sepsis. I had several infections. So I had 3 major surgeries. I was in the hospital seven different times in 10 months.
Yeah, we saw that some pictures.
Yeah, I looked really skinny.
Yeah.
So I remember Dawa.
They just told us. Yeah,
Dawa came to his house.
Yeah, he went to.
He came to my house with Amrita, and I think there were a couple other people came. I think it was maybe Amrita's brother and someone else. There were 4 or 5 people. I just wanted them to visit because I was home all day when my wife was still working, so I had nothing to do. It was lonely. I just wanted to visit. And of course they saw that I wasn't able to do a lot, so they swept my deck for me. They went out and cleaned my courtyard. Okay. They helped out in the garage, and I just wanted them to sit and talk, and I was just really touched.
Yeah, Dawa, he's our current president of TVSA, and I could not make it because I was very busy at the time.
Yeah, and I always tell the Bhutanese friends, or in the Korean and the others, you're welcome to stop by any time, but very few people ever come to visit.
Yeah. You've been through different phases of life. So what did you learn if you say what is life?
What is life?
Yeah.
Well, I guess tell people you have to expect change. Nothing's going to stay the same the way it was.
Nice.
Unfortunately, I mean, sometimes the change is good, sometimes the change is bad, but change is inevitable. Technology keeps moving along.
AI, right?
Yeah. I mean, try to embrace technology. Well, as an example, I never sat in front of a computer until I was 45 years old. Wow. It was the first time. Right. Yeah. See, now young kids, they grow up with computers.
With the computers.
Yeah, from a young age. And, for me, it was all new. And I tell people, try to keep a positive attitude as best you can. With my American friends, I don't think sometimes they realize how good they have it here in the U.S. Just everything that we have, the abundance in our country. I remember when I came back from my couple of years in Africa, I was amazed for simple things like I turn on the water, it would work. I'd flick a light switch, it would work. And these were things that didn't always happen where I had been at that time. Yeah.
Is there anything so we can make a good relation with the parents and the new generation and the old generation?
Boy, that's really tough. That's happened with immigrants. Every time they come here, you get that battle of cultures.
Yeah.
Right. That's the battle of cultures. And, I see it with the young people when I go to the festivals because...
So what challenges Bhutanese youth facing those who are growing up in United States?
Oh, that's a good question, and that's an issue that has faced every immigrant culture or family that has come to the United States, I think, forever and ever, at least in the last 100 years or so. The problem you get kind of a battle of two cultures. We saw some of that, I was told, with in my parents' generation when they grew up, and the generation before that. I told you, I think, mentioned earlier that my father his family's mainly German, my mother's was mainly Russian. And my father's mother would be my grandmother on that side, refused to accept my mom at first. She called my mom the Mad Russian.
Really?
Yes, because, see, she wasn't German. And to me, it made no difference, right, growing up. It can be very difficult when you get this blend of different cultures, but it can also be a beautiful thing. The big thing is learn to respect each people's different cultures and religion. But for young people, I've seen the clash of cultures at some of your festivals. As I mentioned, the young people come in dressed very much like Americans. They have on the nice jeans and the fancy tops that the Americans wear. And then the other people come in with the colorful costumes that you wear for your
festivals,
different dances and festivals. So I can see the difference, the diversion between the two, and how you mix the two and keep the two. There's really no good answer to it. I would would encourage you, and I said this at all the festivals when people ask me, so I said, whatever you do, try to keep your culture. Yeah, it can be difficult. It can get swallowed. Our American pop culture tends to swallow up a lot of people. Yes.
Yeah. So every part of the world, the people, they have the same problem, right?
Yes.
They're going through the same problem. So like every year, new thing comes, right? That the world is advancing.
World's advancing.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why, there is a big challenge for everyone, not only for the Bhutanese community, it's for everybody.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, so like we see you everywhere. So like in the Nepali festivals, like some kind of pujas, like other things, right? When we do some kind of like events, so you were invited from our communities. How do you feel it? So like when you are invited, or you are, and just you are in their memories every time when they have some kind of event. Oh, Mr. Bob, he's our guy. He's our mentor.
Yeah.
We should call him. So how you take it that?
I'm just honored that they always think of me and invite me. I think it's great that they invite me. I would encourage your community to try and maybe invite a few other Americans too to sample the culture. That might be a good idea. And then let them know what time you're going to start too. That's important. Tell them that we're going to do this Nepali time. Yes.
Yeah, it's still like, I don't know. So like, it is only in Nepali culture or like a practice. You said already in the Africa too, right? Africa too is the same pattern, same culture is there, right? But we are trying to like improve that thing. But I don't know how long it takes.
You're doing better. Obviously they've done well because the people here that are working, going to school, they have to be on time.
Yeah, every time. Yeah,
every time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
That's my goal. So like, so whenever I just schedule something, that's very important. So I'll be there on time. So I just call you, right?
Right.
And you just say that like, hey, it's American time or
Nepali time. American time or
and
Nepali
I say,
time.
no, it's American time.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I feel that I could do that now that I've been working with the Bhutanese for almost 14 years,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you are very close to this only Bhutanese community or other community too?
Mainly the Bhutanese, a little bit with the Karen community, but I'm much closer with the Bhutanese community.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I've met people in the other, like I've met some people in the Afghan community, a few in the Congolese community, but I've done nothing with them. I've just met some of the people. They're very nice. I've helped some of the Karen out a little bit, but much more with the Bhutanese. Yeah.
Do they invite you sometime, like when they have like some kind of festival?
Oh, the Karen, yeah.
Karen.
Yeah, the Karen have a couple big events. They have the Karen New Year, early January.
Okay.
And then they have the Karen Martyr Day.
Okay.
And they always invite me to those. And I was invited to birthday parties and actually the wedding of one young lady that I know too.
And when you observe some kind like a festival, some kind of like event, so how do you feel? Like how you take that like their culture? So like how you feel it? So when you see their cultures and everything.
Well, I enjoy all of the events that I go to. I think they're all wonderful. I'm always honored to be invited. I'm certainly don't think I'm not going to pick one over the other.
Everybody's equal, right?
Everybody the same. Yeah, everybody the same. Yeah, everybody the same. And then, of course, then you have the whole group of the Bhutanese, because that's like the Bhutanese Community Association. So when they have an event, they'll try and bring in people from all the different cultures. Yeah, I think it's really a beautiful thing.
Okay, what is that main thing that attracts you the most of the time?
The main thing?
Yeah,
I love the dances. The dances, and then the costumes are the dresses that they wear, especially with the women's dresses are just gorgeous. Yeah. And then the dances, I could see those dances every day. Especially the one they do with the plates in their hands. And
that's the Maruni.
Yeah, the Maruni.
That's the Maruni, yeah.
Yeah, that one. I don't know how. I still can't understand how they can do that and not drop the plates. Yes.
Yeah. So you have to do quick.
Yeah.
With the air, so like the air supports like flip like that. So that's called Maruni.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a typical we call it dance. Yeah. It's one of the typical dance of Nepali people.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
a wonderful dance.
Mr. Bob, do you see anything so our community should improve?
There are a couple things. I mentioned earlier on, I would like to see the community get out, more of them get out, take advantage of their ability to vote.
Oh,
Yeah, that's really important.
that's
'cause
very important.
especially in Akron,
Mhm.
there are enough Bhutanese and other small groups. You could help sway local elections if you get out behind, support the right candidate. I would also, a couple other things I've noticed in the last few years, there seems to be I don't want to sound overly critical, but there seems to be a big problem with drinking with a lot of young people. I keep hearing stories from my friends, and I know one young man that I tried to help. He's really an alcoholic. I think he's probably going to die from drinking. And then also, given the political climate right now in the U.S., it's not real favorable towards people from other countries. So watch any kind of involvement with the police. Right now, they're looking for any sort of excuse to try to deport somebody.
Right.
Yeah, so be really careful out there. It would be nice, too, if people would take advantage of some of the things like the local libraries have great programs all the time and books. I wanted to mention, before I forget, I would encourage fathers to read to their children. It's been proven that if the father, not the mother, but the father reads to young kids when they're in that age group of 4, 5, 6, for about 20 minutes a day, do that several times a week, the kids perform much better in school. It has an immense impact, yeah.
What hopes you have for the future of the Bhutanese community in the United States?
Oh, I have very high hopes. I've been very impressed with the entrepreneurial skills of the Bhutanese. So just look at the number of businesses that you've opened in Akron and the surrounding area. So I think the Bhutanese will do very well there. I understand down in the Columbus area, one man is already on city council, I think in Reynoldsburg.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I hope we have, here locally, there was one young lady is now a doctor, a medical doctor, Neelam Gimri. We have Dambar Suba, who's a sergeant in the police force.
Yeah.
Okay, and Yoba Tamang is a state trooper. And we've seen others go on to get college degrees. I think eventually we're going to see someone from the Bhutanese community get involved with local politics. I hope they do. And I would encourage the young people to get some sort of training beyond high school, at least a technical degree, if not a college degree. A 2-year college would be fine.
Yeah.
You're not going to get the best jobs anymore with just a high school diploma.
Yeah.
I mean, there are people that are doing jobs like a truck driver, working at Amazon, but those are really hard jobs. I don't know how long they can last. Yeah, I mean, a job like yours is much better. Something like what you have, Arjun. Yeah, yes.
Yeah. So I went to college. I just finished my degree.
Right.
In the computer technology.
Yeah.
And recently I'm working in a school. And since 2016, I'm in Akron Public School. It's been like 16, 20, it's 10 years.
Almost 10 years now
Yeah.
for you. Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you. You have done so many things. You work for the Norba, you work for the communities, you work for the other African people, right? And from different agencies. So till now, you have done so many things, so many successful work. So, do you have any regret in life?
Any regret in life?
Yeah.
No, not really. Well, I wish I had met my wife when we were a little bit younger. I've only been married 22 years.
Oh, in a young age, yeah.
Yeah, but it's just the way life went. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But otherwise, no, I have no real regrets. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're happy.
I'm happy, yeah.
Always happy.
Always happy, yeah.
Okay. Very nice. So, let's talk about your hobbies.
Mm-hmm.
So, everybody, they have their hobbies. So, I'm doing a podcast here. This is my
Right.
hobby, right?
Right.
To travel, go for trekking, so many other driving, so many things, read, book. So, what are the hobbies you have?
Well, when I was younger and healthier, I used to do a lot of running
Oh, okay.
and a lot of bicycling, but I can't do that anymore
Okay.
due to injuries that I've had.
Okay.
So right now, my main hobbies are I read a lot, especially history. I like
Okay.
nonfiction.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy wine, so I like wine tasting.
Okay.
Yeah, but just a little bit. I don't drink a lot, so I
Alright.
keep encouraging people. It's okay to drink a little bit,
Not much.
but not too much. Yeah, not too much. I'm also active in my church.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm that.
So,
And of course, helping like I'm doing now is sort of a hobby in a way, right?
mm-hmm.
And then I'm also, I've been playing fantasy sports for, 30 years.
Did you participate in any competition like that?
Oh yeah, I ran quite a few races. I ran in college for my
Okay.
college, and then I ran some road races here locally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because of your health, now you stop everything.
Yeah, bad back, and then I had to have my hips replaced. So when I had my hips replaced, my doctor said you really shouldn't run, so I gave it up.
Oh. Still, you miss that.
I miss it. Yeah, I miss it. It was the beauty. You'd come home from work and all you do is change clothes. You walk out the door and you can run around the neighborhood, especially where I live. It's very pretty. I live right next to the national park, and there's some nice trails there.
Okay.
Yeah.
You used to walk every day.
Yeah.
Walk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Morning walk, evening
Yeah.
walk.
Even walks are nice. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I've never been to your house, but I saw there are some trees, the backside.
Yeah. A lot of trees where I'm at.
Yeah, I saw your the deck, the backside.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have a nice deck that looks out on a waterfalls.
Waterfalls. Yeah. Okay, so what advice would you give to the immigrant to help them successfully integrate into the American society?
Well, if we get any more here, right now, I would tell them to try and take advantage of whatever the resettlement agency can do for them. Because when you first come here in Akron, you work with the International Institute of Akron, and they have good resources there. If you can make an American friend that you can trust, you could use them also as a sort of a trusted advisor to guide you here. Because our culture, it's a very fast-paced culture. A lot of people are leery of newcomers or immigrants for some reason. And if they're members of a church, they could take advantage of that.
What advice do you have for the young Bhutanese American regarding education and the career?
Yeah. Well, I would tell them, stay in school, and you have to get some sort of training beyond high school.
Skill.
Some sort of skill. You could go to a trade school. There's a lot. The trades get paid very well. So I'm talking about things, when I say trades, things like becoming an electrician, a plumber, a carpenter, HVAC, things of those things.
Yeah.
That's a trade. And then there's also technical degrees, 2-year degrees. You could go to Stark State or other colleges like Fortis College. And then, of course, there's always the 4-year colleges. like Akron U or Kent State. But you'll need to do something beyond high school. With just a high school diploma, you're going to be very limited. Back in the days, like when my father and men of that age graduated from high school, they could go to a factory and get a good paying job with a high school diploma. You could work here in Akron, for example, you could work in the rubber factories and make good money. But those days are gone now. Yeah. So keep your nose to the grindstone. It'll pay off eventually.
Nowadays, we can see so many like Bhutanese young generation. They are in like they're the finishing of their education, doing like a master in education and like a different fields, doctor, nurses. That's a good thing.
That's very good.
good
Yeah.
thing, yeah.
Like I was thinking, like I had dinner not too long with Amit Banya.
Amit.
Amit. Yeah, you know him? He just finished his master's in, I think, counseling or social work.
Oh, really? He's
Yeah.
from here?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that. Like, I might have heard his name, but yeah, I've never met.
Yeah. Well, to my friends, I'll just tell them to keep doing what they have been doing. If you're talking
Okay.
about my friends in Norva,
Norva
yeah,
and
those
other.
are a wonderful group of people, and they do a lot of good things. So I tell them just to keep doing what you have been doing in the past.
Okay.
Do more of it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So right after like the Ubauli Sakela,
Yeah.
you went to another party.
Yeah, I had to go.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw.
We had an annual business meeting for Norva.
Oh, that's the same group.
Same group.
Oh, okay. I saw that.
Yeah, so we had an annual meeting to elect new officers,
Okay.
and then we had what we called a NAM party, where we had people who have been selected to go in the Peace Corps. They had a chance to talk with us and ask us questions about, well, what is it really like in the Peace Corps? Talk with people who had served.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So you guys do every year?
With the business meeting is once a year.
Once a year.
Yeah. We have quarterly meetings, quarterly business meetings. And the NAM parties, we have those whenever there are enough people that are about to leave to go overseas. So we try to just get them together with their parents, if they're local. And then, like I said, they have a chance to talk to people who have served overseas and learn questions about what is it really like.
There is a section, few word. You can say few word about
okay.
him or her, anything like that. Yeah. So, you ready?
Okay. Oh, Naresh Suba. Yeah. You have to admire him because he has a PhD in physics.
Yeah.
So he started the grocery stores. And it's more, his grocery store is more than a grocery store.
Yeah.
To me, it's like a central gathering place where they go, Bhutanese go, they can shop, yes, get groceries, but it's also a place they can sort of get information and talk with each other. So I think he's just a wonderful human being, both Naresh and his wife, Pavi.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah, two of the nicest people I've ever met.
Yeah.
Yeah, very dedicated to helping his community.
Yeah.
Same thing. You know, when I look on social media on Facebook, Amber seems to have some event to go to every weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, very
He's
talented.
a BGS and talented. Yeah.
Very talented musician.
Uh-huh.
He also likes to play badminton.
Yeah, badminton.
And he's supposed to be very good at badminton.
Yeah.
Yeah, good guy. Well, that's your president, Manoa. You know, I've never really gotten to know him that well, so I tend to see him at the festivals and say hello and exchange a few words. So
he was there in that.
he was there at the last. Yeah, he
last
sat
time.
right next to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's our current president of BCA.
He's the current president of BCA.
Okay, let me come back here. He's the first president of BCAA.
He was the first president. Yes.
Yeah, BCA.
Mm-hmm.
And a group of people here. It's very old pictures.
Well, now Terry Kuhn, of course.
Yeah.
Terry helped a lot.
How you know him?
Well, he helped a lot with forming BCAA. He helped
Yeah.
write the bylaws.
Bylaws, yeah.
Yeah, and that's his wife there,
Uh-huh.
sitting next to him. Who's the fellow up there in the corner? I know him. That first one.
This one?
Yeah,
Okay, he's Vishnu
Vishnu Suba.
Subha.
He was also president. Yes,
Yeah, second president.
second, but I don't know. And then the next one, I don't know. Naresh.
Norris and Umber.
Yeah, so all Subas.
Yeah, Subhas. He's the brother of Dumber Subha.
Which one? Oh, really? Naresh
Yeah.
Suba?
No, yeah, this is
Oh, he is. Oh, that's Damber Suba. Must be his older brother, huh?
yeah,
Older brother, yeah. Oh, I did not know that. Yeah.
yeah. So, what message do you have, or who do you like to share with the Bhutanese community who are listening to this podcast?
Well, I would personally like to thank them for allowing me to be a small part of your life over the last 14 years. It really means a lot to me. My wife and I, we talk about somebody in the Bhutanese community every day in our casual conversation. It comes up. We'll talk about somebody there. I would like to think they've helped make me a better person. I know they've made me a better person because I've seen so many strengths in your community. I really admire the way the families stay together, especially the way you take care of your elderly, which is different here. You know, we just tend to put people in nursing homes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think your culture is very beautiful. Tell them to stay strong and take the best of what the worlds have to offer to you, both your own world and what our country here in the U.S. has to offer. So I wish the Bhutanese nothing but the best in the future and all sorts of success in their future endeavors.
Nice. Thank you.
Yeah. And thank you for having me. It's been an honor.
Okay, the last question. So
Yes.
do you have anything to want to share with our audience? So I forgot to ask you, or you want to say, on top of that?
I think I've pretty well summed up everything. I think I said it's just been it's an honor and a privilege to be here today, and it's been an honor to have worked with the Bhutanese for so long. Yeah. I really did not know much about them. When I was given my first assignment, they didn't give us any sort of briefing, so I was just I got an email with the names of the families, and I said, oh my, these look different. I told my wife, I have no idea what I'm getting into. And actually, this is kind of funny. I came home the first day after I met the first family, and I said, honey, I'm going to quit. She says, why? She says, well, they can't do anything. I said, they're helpless.
Okay. Let me go with that. They're very interesting.
Yeah.
So the first time you just met the family, right?
Yeah, I met the family.
We met the family.
Yeah.
So and they talk in their own language, right?
Yeah. They spoke almost very little English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you didn't get like an interpreter?
No interpreter there.
How did you communicate that with them?
Well, we didn't say much.
Yes or no, like that?
Yeah, because the adults didn't speak any English, and Yoba was too shy to speak anything.
Okay.
So Marsang said a little bit.
Okay.
Manbir and Sabin were both working at the chicken farm at the time.
Okay.
So we took some pictures and we agreed we'd get back together. And I got out to my car and I go, oh man, I don't know if I can do this. I told my wife that.
I'm going to quit.
I'm going to quit. I'm going to quit. And she says, no, you're not. Look, you did 2 years in the Peace Corps and you did this on your job all these years. You're not going to quit. And I said, oh, well, I don't know. I'll try it. And here we go.
So day by day, as you learned.
We learned and they learned. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Finally, just you made it.
Yeah, I made it. Yeah.
All right. We are at the end of the session. So I would like to thank Mr. Bob Radel for joining us in our podcast. And I would like to thank all the listeners who have been watching our show for a long time. And thank you, Mr. Bob, sharing your experience, your valuable insights with us, to our listener. And stay connected with the inspiring stories and conversation. And see you in the next episode. Have a wonderful day.